The kids of our generation are completely lost and corrupt, and I'm going to explain to you why. This morning I've already seen two girls on their phones while walking to school. The first girl was texting and the other girl, I'm pretty sure, was on the phone while walking to school. And every time I just see this like multiple times a week, and I just get so mad because didn't you have enough time to scroll on social media before you left the house? Don't you have enough time to scroll on social media when you get back from school? I see walking to school as, the time to take in nature, because especially the kids of this generation, they don't go outside much, right? So take in the nature, take in what's around you, breathe in the air, look at the trees as you walk past them, watch the cars as they drive past you, right? Nature is a beautiful thing, and all these girls want to do is just scroll and text and, have their silly phone calls. Like, bro, there's honestly nothing more embarrassing than that. I mean, are you really that addicted to social media that you can't stay off your phone for more than 5 minutes of your walk to take in at least the tiniest bit of nature? Like, all these girls have completely destroyed attention spans when it comes to being in public. It's like they can't, like, they have like a mini panic attack or something. It's like they can't go like 25 seconds without sending a Snapchat streak to their guy ho, right? It's just cringe. They'd rather be in the digital world than the real one. And these are the exact same girls that are like every class they're in there under the desk on their phone, hiding the phone from the teacher so they can message their imaginary friends. Like, it's completely embarrassing. And obviously boys are similar too. Like, some boys don't know when to get off their phones, but not as much when it comes to boys. Boys know how to get off their phones, especially when they're out there having fun. And, even if it is just a walk to school, for some reason with boys, especially with me at least, what I've learned is we like to be in our own head sometimes. We don't always like to be distracted, especially when we are walking. When we're walking, we like to, I don't know how to put this into words, but we like to think of our everyday problems and think of solutions and just, recap our lives. And we like to be in our head and just think, basically. We don't, like to be distracted on our phones, especially when walking to school. I can't think of many boys. Like, I think like 1 out of every 10 boys I've seen while walking to school myself are on their phones. Like, the other 9 boys are off their phones. And I think it really goes to show that for some reason, the boys are more grateful for the environment than the girls, which is very surprising, because like the stereotypical woman is like, oh, look at the clouds, the sky looks so nice, but like when it actually comes to you going outside, you're just on your phone, you're not even paying attention to the sky. So it all doesn't really make sense to me. I'm only just starting to properly realize this as I'm talking now and as I'm making this video. Now, if you don't know, I went on holiday back in August, and I forced myself to never take my phone out of my hotel room. To be honest, I wasn't even forcing myself. I generally just didn't want to take it out of my hotel room, as I wanted to, take in the sights and have a good time without relying on my phone. Okay, yeah, maybe I could have been on my phone a bit less when I got back to the hotel room, but the Wi-Fi was trash anyway, so that kind of, drifted me away from my phone even more. I was trying to be as productive as I could, like standing on the balcony, getting sunlight and stuff like that. I was trying to be healthy while being on holiday, and yeah. But at home, I do have a bit of a habit of scrolling sometimes on my phone, which I do need to sort out. I don't do it much. Like, I don't really scroll on Instagram, Twitter, any of that. But like sometimes I can scroll on YouTube, which is a bad habit of mine, which I do need to sort out. But whenever I'm outside, on the other hand, I'm a completely different person, right? The most I check my phone is like for 10 seconds every 20 minutes just to see like if my mum or my dad has messaged me, right? Like urgent messages. Or sometimes I've like checked my YouTube channel out to see, if I've got any comments, any new views, I don't know, whatever, right? It's easier to get over addiction than you think, whether it's porn, video games, scrolling on social media. Just go outside once a day, even if it's just for a 5-minute walk. It will do you good. You'll learn life lessons, and you'll just feel proud of yourself for stepping out of your comfort zone, building you up to make you a stronger person. So if you haven't gone outside already today, why don't you do so and stay off your phone? Take in the surroundings around you and just be grateful for it. Be grateful that, God gives you another chance at life every single day. Don't spend all these years of your life, every time you leave the house, you're on your phone. I wouldn't ever take my phone out the house if I, didn't have to worry about my mom or my dad messaging me, right? That's like the main reason why I take my phone out the house. If I didn't have parents, right, I don't think I'd ever take my phone out the house, because I don't want to be on my phone. I want to, take in as much nature as I can, and I want you to do the same. So yeah, that's the end of the video anyways. Thank you for watching as always. Take care and peace. Bye-bye.